light in our everyday life. See? But what is light? That's easy. Light is a particle. No, light is a wave. I insist that light is a wave because it can reflect, which is again a wave property. So when the ray lights hit the boundary between the air and the glass, it goes back to the air with the same angle. So that's why we can see our reflection. Reflection? What about this? If we neglect friction, according to the law of conservation of momentum, if we hit the ball here, it will bounce off with the same angle. So you can't see that light is a wave. Okay, then what about another wave property, refraction? As you can see, my finger looks different. This is because when light goes from one medium to another, so from air to water, it changes direction. So Thomas Young's famous double slit experiment shows that light is a wave because it shows diffraction, which is again a wave property. So as the light waves go through the double slits, they diffract and they interfere with each other. And then so the maximum means maximum energy, so we get a bright spot. But then maximum and minimum, we get a dark spot, and this beautiful pattern creates a fringe. Sounds reasonable. But let's consider this experiment.
So as you can see, if you shine a powerful red laser light on a positively or negatively charged metal plate, there will be no effect. Again, if you shine a more powerful ultraviolet light on just a positive plate, there will again be no effect. But if you shine the same powerfulness ultraviolet light on a negatively charged plate, the leaf will fall immediately.
Shining ultraviolet light on a negatively charged plate, it somehow discharges it, so it loses its negative charge immediately. And the wave theory cannot explain this because the metal would take some time to absorb the wave energy. This is called the photoelectric effects, and it was explained by the brilliant physicist Albert Einstein, and he later received a Nobel Prize for this idea. And he believed that light was made out of particles called photons, which are just bundles of energy. And so when that light would shine on the metal, if the photon had enough energy, the right amount of energy, then the electron would absorb that energy and leave the metal, and we would say that the metal has been discharged. So this was an all or nothing process, as if the photon did not have the right amount of energy for that electron in that metal, then it would just ignore the energy and would not leave the metal. Well, that's interesting. So the double slit experiment shows that light is a wave. Yes, and the photoelectric effect shows that light is a particle. Oh, so light is a particle and a wave. So it's duality of light.